Drop the idea that attachment and love are one thing. They are enemies. It is attachment that destroys all love.
Purity of speech, of the mind, of the senses, and of a compassionate heart are needed by one who desires to rise to the divine platform. Never make friends with people who are above or below you in status. Such friendships will never give you any happiness. Wealth, a friend, a wife, and a kingdom may be regained, but this body when lost may never be acquired again. Once you start working on something, don't be afraid of failure and don't abandon it. People who work sincerely are the happiest. Knowledge is lost without putting it into practice. A man is lost due to ignorance, an army is lost without a commander, and a woman is lost without a husband. You can win over a greedy by offering money, a proud person by covering before him. You can win a foolish by agreeing with him, and you can win a scholar by truth only. A man is born alone and dies alone, and he experiences the good and bad consequences of his karma alone, and he goes alone to hell or the supreme abode. Money comes and goes, so is the youth. Life goes and goes the soul, nothing lasts forever. The only thing that stays firm is your faith. Too much beauty got Sita kidnapped. Too much ego got Ravana killed, and too much charity got Rajabali in deep trouble. So too much of anything is bad. One should refrain from too much. There are only two ways of dealing with evil persons or thorns. Crush them under your boot or stay far away from them. If you were to choose between an evil person and a snake to keep company with, opt for the snake. Because the snake will bite you only in self-defense, but the evil person will put a bite for any reason and any time or always. Just as a mirror reflects as a man's face, his personality is reflected in his choice of friends. One must always be careful in forming friendships and acquaintances, for one's friends are in a way an extension of one's inner inclinations and tendencies. Learn from the mistakes of others. You can't live long enough to make them all yourselves. Never settle for anything less than what you deserve. It's not pride, it's self-respect. A person should not be too honest. Straight trees are cut first and honest people are screwed first. Even if a snake is not poisonous, it should pretend to be venomous. No one can defeat a powerful mind. The biggest guru mantra is, never share your secrets with anybody. It will destroy you. Test a servant while in the discharge of his duty, a relative in difficulty, a friend in adversity, and a wife in misfortune.